Imagine this. You walk into a room full of people. Some are laughing, some are chatting, and others are simply enjoying the moment. But then you notice one person sitting quietly, lost in thought, not smiling at all. Surprisingly, that person might not be struggling because of problems in life, but because they are too smart for their own happiness. Yes, you read that right. The smarter you are, the harder it often becomes to feel truly happy. Sounds strange? Sounds unfair? Sounds like a twist in life's story? Let's dive in. 1. The curse of overthinking. Smart people don't just think, they overthink. Every situation becomes a puzzle, every word gets analyzed, and every decision feels like a life-changing event. Where others simply say, let's have fun tonight. The intelligent mind says, is this really the best use of my time? What if I regret this tomorrow? Am I missing out on something better? And just like that, happiness slips away, lost in a maze of what-ifs. Overthinking is like carrying a backpack filled with bricks. You want to run, laugh, and dance, but the weight keeps pulling you down. The smarter you are, the heavier that backpack often becomes. 2. The trap of perfection. Smart people see flaws in everything because their minds are trained to. They spot the tiny crack in the perfect glass, the small error in the beautiful picture, the weak argument in a great story. That same sharpness works against them in life. When happiness shows up, they think, is this real? Is this the best I can get? Will it last? Instead of enjoying the moment, they search for perfection. But happiness isn't perfect. It's messy, raw, and unpredictable. And when you demand perfection from something that is naturally imperfect, disappointment follows like a shadow. 3. Knowledge creates fear. Here's the twist. Smart people know too much. They read about climate change, political corruption, economic crashes, and human cruelty. They know how fragile health is, how short life is, how easily the world can fall apart. And while others can block it out and keep smiling, the intelligent mind struggles to silence these truths. Knowledge can be powerful, but it can also be paralyzing. Imagine knowing all the dangers of flying while boarding a plane. Others see an exciting trip. You see 100 ways it could go wrong. That's how smart people experience life, seeing every risk, every danger, every possible disaster. No wonder happiness feels out of reach. 4. The burden of high expectations. Smart people often grow up being praised. You're so bright. You'll go far. You're going to achieve amazing things. Sounds motivating, right? But here's the catch. Those words turn into pressure. Every success feels too small. Every achievement feels temporary. Every step forward feels like it should have been faster, bigger, better. When happiness depends on achieving more, it becomes a moving target. You reach one goal and instantly another mountain rises in front of you. That endless race steals joy from the present moment. Instead of celebrating victories, smart people worry about the next challenge. 5. Loneliness of the sharp mind. Here's something rarely said. Intelligence can be lonely. Smart people often feel out of place. They think differently, see the world differently, and process life in deeper ways. At parties, while others enjoy small talk, the intelligent person wonders, why are we wasting time talking about the weather? Why aren't we discussing life, purpose, or the universe? This difference creates distance. Friendships feel shallow, relationships feel hard, and belonging feels rare. And without belonging, happiness struggles to grow. It's like being a chess master in a room where everyone just wants to play checkers. You're still in the game, but it feels lonely at the top. 6. Smart people. Question. Meaning, happiness often comes from simple joys. Sharing food, watching a sunset, hearing a good song. But smart people ask questions that kill simplicity. What's the meaning of all this? If everything ends in death, what's the point? Is joy just a chemical illusion in the brain? By chasing the ultimate meaning, they forget that meaning is created, not discovered. And while they are searching for big answers, they miss the small happiness right in front of them. Imagine someone sitting on a beach wondering why the ocean exists, while everyone else is splashing in the waves. That's the reality for many brilliant minds. 7. The battle between logic and emotion. Smart people trust logic. They want proof, data, facts. But happiness doesn't follow logic. It flows from feelings. You can't measure laughter with numbers. You can't prove love with an equation. You can't analyze joy into existence. And yet, intelligent people try. They dissect emotions until nothing is left but empty pieces. They forget that feelings are meant to be felt, not solved. It's like pulling apart a flower to understand its beauty. In the end, all you're left with are petals on the floor and no flower to enjoy. 8. Success without satisfaction. Here's the cruel irony. Smart people often become successful. They get good jobs, earn good money, and achieve big goals. But instead of feeling happy, they feel empty. Why? Because success and happiness are not the same. You can win awards, buy luxury cars, and climb the career ladder. But if your mind is restless, joy slips through your fingers. Smart people often discover this too late, after years of chasing success only to ask, why don't I feel fulfilled? 9. The gift of sensitivity. Many intelligent people are also deeply sensitive. They notice details, sense moods, and feel emotions strongly. This gift makes them creative, empathetic, and insightful, but also more vulnerable to pain. A harsh word cuts deeper. A failure feels heavier. A loss lingers longer. While others move on quickly, the smart and sensitive person replays the moment, analyzes it, and holds on to it. Happiness struggles to survive in such a storm of feelings. 10. The endless comparison game. Smart people measure themselves constantly. They compare their progress, achievements, and even happiness against others. Social media makes this worse. Seeing others travel, marry, succeed, or smile becomes a silent competition. And in that competition, happiness always loses. Why? Because there will always be someone doing better, faster, or happier, or at least appearing to. The intelligent mind knows this truth, but still falls into the trap. So, can smart people ever be happy? Yes, but they must relearn something children know naturally: how to enjoy the present moment. Happiness isn't about solving life, it's about living it. It's about laughing at silly jokes, enjoying simple meals, loving imperfect people, and letting go of the need for answers all the time. Smart people must learn to silence the inner critic, lower impossible standards, and accept life's flaws. They must stop waiting for the perfect reason to be happy, and just allow happiness to be enough. Steps toward real joy. Steps toward real joy. Stop overthinking, embrace imperfection, and disconnect from fear. Lower expectations, seek connection, and stop questioning happiness. Let logic rest, laugh freely, and redefine success. Not with trophies, but with peace and fulfillment. In conclusion, here's the real twist. Happiness has nothing to do with IQ. It's not about solving life like a puzzle. It's about surrendering, letting go, and choosing joy. The brightest minds may overthink themselves into sadness, but they also hold the rare gift of awareness. And once they realize the truth, they can make the smartest decision of all. Stop chasing happiness and start living it. Because the secret is simple. Happiness isn't trapped in thought, it breathes freely in the heart. If you enjoyed our video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Thank you.